Itawola bafethu, touchline sessions is in session bafethu. As you know, my name is Bomi, and of course, as you can see, I'm not alone.
Iksi Federal Fit. The name is Civile. Zubo has already mentioned. It's the touchline sessions. Nyazo Fit. New home Fit. As you can see,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Shanye
yeah.
Kylie Sharp. But yeah, Sizukubergam Sevens with you on the touchline. Seringanya Paula Fit. So today, or in this episode, we'll be talking about Chelsea versus Manchester City.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's something that I noticed the glamour fixture with Chelsea. So those fixtures, this round of fixtures, as they came, the Arsenal, your Tottenham. So it's still how many? They've played two of the deadly fixtures, and they haven't lost Kula two layers. So Chelsea, Vele, before those fixtures, so everyone thought a good time. Chelsea, these coming
They're
fixtures,
doomed.
they're gonna get it. They seems like they're doing okay, bruh. They're doing okay. Is it a surprise of it?
Are they? Are they
They're
though?
doing okay, bruh. They didn't lose against the Arsenal. They didn't lose against the Tottenham. What more do you want, Buffett? They
Bafethu.
beat Tottenham 4-1.
Oh, that's a flattering scoreline, in fact. That scoreline flatters
Imagine, whoa,
the
Fit.
Chelsea,
That,
bro.
when you don't see anything about, they're not doing, according to you, they're not doing anything right.
It's not that they're not doing anything right. They've had things going their way.
But there's probably something my hands are sharp. I'm saying
I'm
to
fit too.
me.
I'm fit. Look at the game against the Tottenham, bruh. Okay, the first 25 to 30 minutes, Tottenham were outplaying Chelsea. You know, I was watching that game and I thought, Guti, it might be 3-4 to Tottenham. Credit to Chelsea though, they found a way back into the game. Young tall and Nakona, that first half, there's a lot that we can speak of when it comes to that game. Fit, that delay, we could say Uti Moshi momentum here Tottenham. Obviously, they went a man down due to that red card, and then from then on, from that first red card, I did not see a Chelsea who I thought Uti, nah, they are definitely winning this game. I still thought Uti Tottenham can get something
With
out
the
of that
man
game
down.
with the men down. And then they went two men down. They started hey, night Tottenham.
That's ringing Tottenham the
But
Chelsea.
yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's ringing Tottenham the
Yeah,
Chelsea.
but yeah, the point that I'm trying to make, in fact, is that um, things it's conducive for Chelsea, as we are saying, Guti, in these big games that we were expecting Guti, they'd find it difficult. They've done well according to you.
Yeah, they've done well. They played Brighton League Cup competition. They beat Brighton. They
Mm.
played Arsenal. They led 2-0, and then the game ended going 2-2.
And
Now,
and you reckon that's doing well, going 2 goals ahead and still drawing that game?
yeah. Given Noguchi's Kulumang Chelsea, if we were talking about any team like Boma, maybe Tottenham or Arsenal, yeah, I was gonna say they weren't doing well, but because the Chelsea, they are struggling a bit with Chelsea, bruh. But in those big games, they manage to keep their heads above the water. So that's what important Vito.
Yeah,
That's very
because at
important
the
to
end of the
Vito.
day, a win is a win.
In Vito, 4-1, 4-1, 4-1
Yeah,
Vito.
because
Take it.
on that scoreline angeke sibone ukuthi red cards kwenzekeni,
Mm.
was it deserving? Romero, did he deserve that red card or not?
Bra, enyinto. They won away from home. Not
Mm,
everyone goes to that stadium at Tottenham and win.
mm.
Yeah. So ezinye izinto, man. City on the other hand of it, they coming or yeah. City bra, they're dominating the league is into Sikava vele Ice Twos.
Yeah, yeah,
Scored
yeah.
the most goals this season, 28 goals, but they're doing okay, man. Conceded the least goals. So see City they're in cruise mode on feet. In cruise mode.
Yeah, I saw someone saying which it's becoming boring now watching Manchester City, and not because their tactics or the way they play is boring, but because you know the end result
Mm,
most of the time, then it takes away from the excitement of the unknown.
yeah.
So yeah, I think Uguti City walks into most games this season being the favorites, the outright favorites to win, and I think Uguti that applies in this game as well. Uguti Manchester City are favorites to come away from Stamford Bridge with 3 points.
Yeah, what if it's any internet? City, unlike Lamanya team that are competing this season, City when they play vele, they play an underdog vele, fan which is so or any other underdog, bruh. They make sure, bruh. They
Yeah.
make sure which they give you. And they don't give you gangan. They give you baba.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
more, 6-1. Go to menu for something, 3-0. And they
Uh,
give you, they make sure. So I like Kamayama team. So you see Tottenham against the Chelsea, bro. Who would have thought? See Liverpool against the Lot. Like, yabo City one. My year up. Yababulala. Make sure yababulala. So yeah. Namanje singasho ukuthi iCity baphethe sledgehammer laphaya bayobulala lapha eStamford Bridge.
yeah, plus
Bayobulala.
when it comes to absentees, there aren't any. Obviously, De Bruyne will always mention De Bruyne as long as a go medical table, and John Stones now recently in the Champions League game now he got sustained an injury, but besides those two players,
Everyone is fit.
everyone
Yeah,
is
everyone
fit.
is
No
fit.
suspensions to.
I know Emine was thinking with Ekava Utoku ne. Doki's been good. It's been good for
City.
City. And Kawanguti, what Pep is doing there, bruh, we Lapaya, bruh, Pep is trying to waken a beast that I Grealish ngoduko.
Mm.
Yeah. Yabo now. Now sizobona uGrealish now.
Bana,
Sizobona
did
uGrealish no.
Bana.
Sizobona uGrealish no.
And I do want to agree with you on that point. Yoguti Grealish, we will see something different from him now because Maupega last season it was almost as if he was guaranteed to start.
Mm.
And that's not to say ukuthi he was not deserving, but ngiyacabanga ukuthi at the back of his mind subconsciously beyingekho dayide ngimphushayo ukuthi if I don't give 110 and yes i-output yakhe beyikhona that 110 you'd see Grealish tracking back and stuff like that,
Mm.
but there are things that also matter as well, in the modern day football, it is always said, Uguti, no matter how well you play, no matter how aesthetically pleasing you are to the eye, but there are certain numbers that are expected from you.
Yeah, especially goal wise, assist wise, as a
Yeah,
winger,
as a
vele.
winger, as a
Yeah.
forward, yabona,
Mm.
the end product, it has to translate into goals. Obviously, Tina, as I'm a fan of Manchester City, we know and we see his importance, but um, the opposition has to have that conscious sense of what this opposition, Grealish in this particular sense, that he is a threat. He's not just another cog in the machine, Yemen City, but
Mm.
he himself is also a threat. So I was watching that game against the young boys. He played his socks off, especially in the first half. He played his socks
Our
off.
paper prize doing a great job, yabo. Ngeke vele siringe kakhulu vela ngoPep because it's getting boring manje yabo. Sizobhora abantu. Siringa ngoPep hayi. Siyacha. Cole Palmer's influence with the Chelsea. And it's all my first time I face City. I took ijezi the Chelsea.
Yeah.
So, oh boy, ne. Even though all of his goals were penalties, but you can see his performance of it too. He's been their most creative player since Kalama came. I think he's played 9, started 5 of those games. So 3 goals which were penalties and 2 assists. So without the numbers, like looking at Uko Palmer, bro, he does influence the game, Chelsea. Because when they advance the ball, all the players are looking for Uko Palmer to get Uko Palmer on the ball as much as possible, bro. Everyone sees it, man. Umuntu odlalisa leya Chelsea leya Uko Palmer, bro. To think ukuthi out of all the games that he started, the 5 that he started, Chelsea managed to win 3, they've drawn 1, and they've lost 1. So you can see Untwana brings in that creativity there. So players are stealing, they make those runs away, or they believe now we're gonna get the ball. Unlike the time, I'm not saying Enzo isn't a good player, but the time we're playing that advanced role, Untwana is used to play like it.
Deeper,
deeper,
space,
yeah. So Michael Palmer can make those decisions. So that's that. Mfana Untwana has been phenomenal for Chelsea. Yes.
Yeah. And what it does, I think, writing, it also adds to the element of surprise that he has, because he starts out wide, but then as they progress in their possession, he drifts inward, takes up that number 10 position, and then he becomes someone else who provides the width. And we know many players from that Manchester City team, they are technically gifted. Cole Palmer was one of them, and his technique, Cole Palmer, in tight spaces, as you have just alluded to, it's top notch,
Top
man.
notch,
It's top notch.
And Chelsea, they've got Rhys James, Ubuyile. I want to see that person, Vanna, between Rhys James and Doku. I want to see it.
Do you think he's fit though to
Rhys James, definitely, bro.
Because
we don't doubt Rhys James, Van. Rhys James uvala, Van.
Yeah, but I'm not saying Guti he's adequate. I'm questioning his fitness to play.
Fitness, udlalile.
Because immediately when they went 2-1 up, Pochettino was quick to sub him off. So I don't know. Was that a safety?
Probably was a safety sub, because you need him against the immense City.
Yeah, they definitely do.
You need to consider that as well. Against the Man City, it was one of the players that were there. Mavanshaya UEFA Champions League final. So you need that. Next. Premier Chelsea Chelsea. Izinto ziyavela bafethu. So yeah, Rhys James, you definitely need Umntwana la.
Plus his club captain.
So yeah, one of our players that are creative for Chelsea. Magat velile ngale right wakhe, whipping in those crosses. Top notch, top notch.
But now, where will the goals? Okay, we've cited the creativity Yaga Cole Palmer. We've cited importance Yaga Rhys in attack, but finishing. They'll create Chelsea, but where will they get?
That's
the
thing, man. Hey, Chelsea, they are creating a lot this season, bro. So they don't have that striker to the man that's gonna finish off those chances. Amara, we've seen it with Jackson, just scored a hat trick against the. Yeah. Of course, that's supposed to give him confidence of it. So coming into this game, their striker is oozing confidence. So you want that. So probably with the confidence is on net which the game there.
Yeah, Mara, that hat trick. As sikhulumeni amaqiniso as abalandeli bebhola. That was such an underwhelming hat trick.
You have an agenda with the Chelsea. Futhi since one-shaya we final, you always have something against the Chelsea, Wafi. Mina futhi akusuthi ngiyayithanda iChelsea, but I'd rather support iChelsea than iMan City kule fixture leso.
Vele,
Yeah,
angithi
man.
you are part of the rest.
Vele
You are
mfethu.
against City, so
I'm against the City and
ah,
every day.
understandable,
Ah,
understandable. Now I might be against this City if I were in your shoes,
yeah,
but fortunately I'm not.
I'm feeling too sharp on that. Malekasi. Yeah, anyway, they're head-to-head stats. Yeah, the numbers. Yes, manam. So the last five in the leagues,
Yeah,
Pela alone.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you guys played the last five. You just won once, and then you guys won the other four games. The aggregate is 5-2. So if you so sure, as you can see, based on the numbers, you could see actually fixture that you'd expect a lot of goals go you, especially in the league. Because I remember Manchester when I was preparing Find a Gucci, Guma Cup competitions, you tend to smash them. 4 goals, 5 goals. Maragui League, it's
Mm.
1-0, 2-1, something like that. Yeah, so
I'd say Uguti, the other thing that contributed to that is that Khumbula ukuthi in the past couple of years, Chelsea they've had our coach who are quite reserved,
mm,
in Thomas Tuchel, he akadlali ultra attacking football unless seka coach Bayern manje, which he must because I mean,
bakamfaka amatayara.
yeah, but he's not predominantly known for attacking football, Thomas Tuchel. And Conte naye not too
Mm,
long ago, naye he was not a renowned ultra attacking coach. Yabona. And then I'd say ukuthi the thing that uh, tips or that yeah that tilts that those numbers in the cup games is that you'd find ukuthi it's people who are usually not playing,
mm, mm,
so it's different contexts. Yeah, I'd
yeah.
say that.
Makabe. So managers head to head, Porsche versus Pep. Bruh, I don't know. Umage, wait, we tell me ukuthi every yabo ukuthi uPorsche, uPorsche umshaya vele uPep. Okay, I never really checked up on that, so always took Major's word for it ukuthi man, uyalenza la uPorsche kuPep. Until I check the numbers, bruh. Check this out. Out of 22, bruh, Porsche was 1-4. Pep, 13, bruh. 13. That's too much, bitch. And they drew 5 times. Ew. It's you. For Porsche, bro, man. It's you. Coach Louis ang tabula, man. And any though, we didn't even mention it that Gucci, yeah, na, Chelsea, since Porsche has taken over Chelsea, they tend to have the ball most of the time. So in the league, of course, Man City number one, and then the second highest, averaging like the most
Ball
possession,
position,
you Chelsea.
Chills.
So I'm thinking, Gucci, now you playing against City, and this coach has a history against you, like, you're shy. So
Mm.
do you do you want to play the ball much?
Nah, fam, what I'm saying is that when Manchester City walks in, you concede possession, bruh.
Yeah.
When so I doubt that
But not Brighton though.
yeah,
Not Brighton though.
I was going to say that. I was going to
I
say that
Brighton
Uguti,
yanqeng.
Brighton
I
is
yanqeng.
an anomaly when it comes to that.
Yeah.
But um for most of the other teams, obviously Liverpool at Anfield, it becomes a tricky situation. But
Siyasha isho kahle. Then feel siyadwaba kuphela.
ngithi sikhuluma ngepossession.
Yeah.
Asikhulumi ngepossession manje.
Asithatha konke Enfield uyazi.
Hayi, hayi, lo muntu lo bafethu. Hayi. Yeah, but njengoba sisakhuluma with nge-approach Chelsea, they'll have to play on the counter.
No. Yeah, they have the legs with Sterling and Mudrik. That pace, I was thinking Vele, Gucci. with each City, their width is provided by, of course, some wingers. Grealish, if they play Grealish, Udoku or Bernardo Silva, ngai. So walk out uzoza ngai. So kancane, and then it's gonna be a big three. Yeah, most of the time when they're in possession. So when they get the ball, Chelsea, they need to make sure, like, they need to be precise with their passing and very quick foot at that to get the ball to Sterling fast. Yeah, so they need to have that in them. If they're gonna try to play long balls, bro, it's not gonna work, bro. City dominant. Really, they're dominant. In fact, they don't make mistakes, these people. But what I like about the City, I love that, fun. When another team gets a shot on target, it's a goal. I love that. I love that. Anyazi. When they get a shot on target, it's a goal, bro. So,
Edison umdlali bafethu. Edison
yeah,
akazelanga
midfield,
akazelanga.
Onana wise.
Hayi.
Asiphume la,
Hayi.
It took the Chelsea's recent form in the league. Enye into lena. I want to comment yakho vele after I read those numbers. So in their last five the league, they've won 3, they've drawn 1, and then they've lost 1, scoring 12 goals, conceding 6, and have kept 1 clean sheet. City on. They've played 5, won 3, lost 2, scored 12, conceded 4, and lost 1. I mean, they've kept 1 clean sheet. Yeah, they didn't lose any game.
But you just said they lost twice.
Yeah, they lost twice. Yeah, sorry, they didn't draw. They didn't draw any game. Yeah.
Okay.
On paper, Chelsea are a better team in their recent form. On paper, last 5 on paper, they're a better team. I feel it.
Nonsense.
So on paper, Chelsea is better than Man City. Based on their last 5, on their last 5, in the league, they're a better team. They're a better team,
bafethu. Mina ngisakhuluma nalo mjita lo, ngiqedile ngaye. Please do like